Hi besties, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and before we begin I have a little update to tell you. I have updated the mic on this channel so that you can hear me better, because my goal is for you to enjoy your reading, heal and relax as we're going through it. So for today's reading we're doing what is your future spouse going to be like? And we're actually going to pick this time our piles from the Mystical Moments Tarot together. And I encourage you to pick your piles according to the pictures that you see. Which picture you're the most drawn to is how we're gonna pick your pile today. Okay, so we have one already falling, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so for pile number 1, we have the Fool, and this is how your picture looks like. As we agreed, focus on the pictures. For pile number 2, we have 10 of Swords, and this is how the picture looks like. For pile number 3, you have Strength, and this is what your picture looks like. As you pick, consider it an oracle card and not a tarot card with its meaning. I will treat it as such during the reading. I will not be taking the tarot card meaning into consideration. I will use it as an oracle card, allowing you to think of which picture you are the most attracted to. And for pile number 4, this is your picture. All right, so now that you've had a good look at these 4 pictures, take a look at which one you're the most drawn to, and that's probably the pile for you here today. As usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your time and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So this is the beautiful picture that you chose here. Let's put it on the side for now and take a look at what your tarot cards have to say in terms of what your future spouse is going to be like. All right, let's take a look at Spirit. Kindly guide us. How will pile number 1's spouse, be like? All right. So you have the 7 of Wands. You have the 3 of Cups. Okay. You have Strength. What a beautiful Strength card. Okay. Let's start putting our cards on the other side. You have the 2 of Swords. Love this 2 of Swords. You have the 6 of Pentacles, which is the 6 of Stones here. And you have, the Harvest of Wands is the King of Wands. So that's how your cards look like for this pile number 1. And let's start reading and taking a look at how your future spouse is going to be like. So pile number 1, the story that I see here for you when it comes to your future spouse is that, first of all, this person will meet you during a time where they are either still in a relationship or just coming out of a relationship. You both will instantly be very attracted to each other. There will be a spark once both of you set eyes on each other. An instant spark. There's this strong passion. There's strong magic of instantly falling in love at first sight. This is coming very strong in your reading, pile number 1. Be careful, however, that in the beginning, this person, you may not know a lot about this person, and I think you will fall very quickly without knowing that they are necessarily in a relationship or coming out of a relationship. And I see that in the beginning it's going to be a little bit tough for you. Once you find out that they are in a relationship, once you find out that they have all this love and passion for you, pile number 1, with a lot of strong love coming here. And I think there will be a little bit of a tricky time just in the beginning, where things settle, where they leave this relationship that they're not happy in. Perhaps it's a divorce or just a girlfriend or a partner, but they had decided to leave this partner before you even entered their life, pile number 1. So there was this decision of unhappiness, of wanting to leave, wanting to go. So I don't think you'll be the reason here, but you will maneuver during a time that is going to be a little bit tricky, because you do not want to interrupt and be the reason that they leave each other, but at the same, and you don't want to be part of a cheating on another person, perhaps. I see that coming strongly for you here. And you don't want to be someone who is on the side. So there will be a tricky period in the beginning. It will not last for long, that I can tell you. Not too long, in fact, but this will be the situation in the beginning, and you will be there towards the end of this tricky situation where they're deciding to leave each other and move on, pile number 1. But once this phase is over, I see here strong love between the both of you, a lot of passion, a lot of firework, and a lot of respect, a strong bond between the both of you. There is a lot of energy of reciprocation of your love. There's going to be a lot of give and take. So overall, it's going to be a very healthy relationship between the both of you. You just have to endure the tricky part in the beginning, where you are, I see, good for you. Sorry about being in love, but at the same time taking yourself out of the situation and waiting to see what will happen. And once this person is out of this relationship on both of their own terms, out of this relationship because they both decided to leave each other, this person will be running to you. I think there is a strong suggestion here of this person waiting to leave the relationship and quickly be with you. It's going to happen quickly, and you being out of the situation completely until it is done. But once your relationship starts, there's going to be a lot of fire, a lot of passion, a lot of desire, a lot of strong love here. I think both of you will be committing to each other quite quickly, and once your relationship begins, I see here the notion of being inseparable, going strong, knowing that you are right, exactly right for each other, pile number 1. So your future spouse, pile number 1, as I can see here with the whale and the wolf, I see a very loyal partner, despite it beginning on rocky grounds. This person is going to be flowing with love, very deep with emotion, and actually quite loyal. I think it started off in a tricky way, not because that this person isn't necessarily loyal, but it's because it was towards the end of a relationship that they know was going to end. And it's going to be a relationship between your spouse, your future spouse, and their ex. This relationship wasn't mature from the other person's side, not from your spouse's side. I think your spouse will have had endured an immature, tough relationship that was mainly his fault, or your future spouse's fault as well, because it was basically built on superficial reasons, and it lacked a lot of the depth that this person is looking for. And I think once they find you, they will see so much in you that they wanted. They will find you very attractive. They will find you mature. They will find that you fit in like a glove. So I really like that about your relationship, pile number one. It seems like you're going to be entering into something good, actually, despite, again, the rocky beginning here. It's going to be, with the blueberries here, a relationship that is very nurturing. I see you will create a family once you get married. I see here you deciding to create a family. Perhaps you get a child if this is what you want. Pile number one. Things will move quickly once their relationship with their ex stops. And I see inseparability here. I see a lot of reciprocative energy, mature energy of giving love to each other, giving resources to each other, and giving advice to each other. A lot of best friend energy as well going on with the Harvest of Wands here, and a lot of looking out for family with the Whale. The whale also suggests longevity because they live for a long time. They're big, very big animals. They're very deep as well. And I see here a relationship that is going to stay for a very long time. One that is not built on superficial reasons. While it is very important, both of you will be very attracted to each other, but it's built on more mature grounds where both of you appreciate so many aspects, as the rainbow here suggests, about each other. You can see the different aspects of what you present to the relationship, where both of you really appreciate what you bring to the table, and how you handle and deal with each other in general. Pile number one. One thing you're going to admire about your future spouse, pile number one, is their leadership, their charisma, their courage. They won't be the sort of person who stands on the side, doesn't know what to do, is in a tricky situation, doesn't know what to do. No. Your future spouse is someone who loves to take the lead, loves to be courageous. You'll fall in love with their charm, but with all this passion and charm and strength comes a little bit of spiciness. You'll sometimes feel that when they're sad or mad, they get a bit too passionate there. Nothing crazy, but it's going to be a little bit tricky, especially in the beginning. And your advice here is to learn to communicate and hear each other out, because with all the passion and the love comes a lot of passion and communication coming out of deep care. And your advice, again, like I told you, is to reciprocate, listen to each other, take turns in talking, and to deal with the problem as a unit and not against each other. To see the problem as against you, while both of you hand in hand together see how both of you can solve it for each other, that you both are on the same team here. So like we said, yes, so a lot of passion going on, a lot of charm and charisma, an outgoing person, the leader of the pack here, and at the same time a protector to you, who is very kind and giving. I see you will settle in with this person and feel home with them very quickly. They have this beautiful aura, home aura to them, which will make both of you feel very comfortable quite quickly. Pile number one. I see here you holding a blue bird. That reminds me of Twitter. So perhaps you're going to find out in the beginning that they're in a relationship through social media. And once you find out, pile number one, do not feel sad, because remember that if you speak with this person, you'll find out later that they are in the process of ending this relationship, but it's just that they're private, a person. They don't go around telling everyone that they're going to leave their partner or whatever. So that's why you may not know in the beginning what's going on, but you'll find out soon from this person. You will see their passion and their admiration for you from the very beginning, pile number one. So pile number one, that was your reading. This is how your future spouse will be like. All the best of luck. I love this person's characteristics very much. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number two. So this is the picture that you chose. That's how it looks like. And what I can see here for you, pile number two, is that the person, your future spouse, is a person who's been through a lot of relationships and a lot of experiences. And because of these relationships and the different people that they met, they now have a very unique idea of exactly what kind of person that they want. They no longer want to be with anyone that they simply like. No, now they have a more sophisticated idea, a more detailed, specific idea of who they want, and they're gonna wait until they find that person who fits exactly the image that they've crafted in their head about who they dream to be with, pile number two. And guess who that person is? It's your reading, right? Okay, so pile number two, yes. I believe that your spouse will meet you after a long time of kind of giving hope. Having people talk to them about maybe they shouldn't be too specific, but they will hang on to this dream because this is what their heart wants, and they genuinely don't want anything else. They've learned from experience what's important, and they've learned that some things, wow, you have the Flower of Wands. That's the Queen of Wands. Oh my God, what a card to appear. Anyways, let's first continue what I wanted to say here. And what I see is they're not convinced, because they have seen a lot and they now realize that there are so many details that are important in order to have a healthy relationship. They want someone perhaps that they can talk to. There's a lot of mind here. Someone who they can be friends with. Someone who perhaps likes certain activities or crafts that they like. Someone who loves traveling, flying. We'll find out more about what they want. But they want someone in specific who would bring up their fire and their passion. And yes, this person happens to be you, pile number one, because this is your future spouse. They're not going to get into a relationship until they find that one. And you're going to be that one for them, pile number two. They want someone who is passionate, who they can look at as they talk and enjoy them talking, enjoy them dreaming, enjoy life through them. They want someone who they can do so many things with, not just someone to be a partner with them, someone to be a partner in life. And that means to do things together, perhaps work together, cook together, have walks together. Someone who really wants you as a great friend and a partner in life, with every meaning that that entails, pile number 2. I love that for you. And it seems like you want the same as well, pile number 2. That's why you'll be a great match for each other. Again, with the fire here, I see that you will be very attracted to this person once you meet them, pile number 2. And they will find you as their dream come true, pile number 2. To be quite frank with you, I see that you will notice them first before they notice you. You will notice that you really like them. You'll find that you relate to them in so many ways. And you perhaps could be the one to start talking to them because you have to. So this could be work or during a trip where you're asking something. So you are going to notice them first. It's not because they saw you and didn't feel attracted to you. It's because you genuinely will be the one to notice them first. Perhaps you will see them first. And once they set their eyes on you, there's going to be passion. So they're going to like you right away. Pile number 2. There's traveling in this. So maybe you're going to meet your spouse during travel, or maybe you will meet your spouse during their travel, or maybe they travel a lot. Yeah, let's find out more for you, pile number 2. So you have the 4 of stones, which is the 4 of pentacles. You have 9 of pentacles. Wish come true for both of you. That's so wonderful, pile number 2. I love that for you. You have, wow, the 6 of pentacles, reciprocation. Love, love, love this relationship. A lot of greens here, a lot of stability. Fire and green, passion and stability in this relationship. In fact, when it comes to talking about stability, you have the 4 of pentacles. You being stable, knowing what you want, holding on to each other tight. Once you find each other, there is no letting go, my friend. Ooh, you have the Root of Wands. Again, more passion. That's the Page of Wands. Now this is giving me sexual energy. So there's a lot of sexual attraction between the both of you, especially in the beginning and forever. The red hair is suggesting a lot of fire as well. So this will always be prevalent in your relationship, but especially in the beginning. There's going to be this spark, this fiery spark between the both of you. And this is how you're going to know that this is the person we're talking about in this reading. But the more you get to know them, pile number 2, the more you'll realize that all this fire is not because this is someone who wants to play around. No. All this fire is coming because this is a person who found what they want. And this is why you're experiencing in your reading a lot of fire that is balanced with earth. A lot of stability, yet a lot of passion in the relationship. A lot of giving and taking, where both of you love each other, express your emotions to each other, spend time with each other, and you figure your relationship issues with each other because both of you are holding very strong to each other in this connection. Pile number 2. What a sweet, sweet relationship. That's why you have the 9 of stones here, suggesting a dream come true, something that you finally wanted for a long time. It's exactly what you want, pile number 2, just as it is for them. I feel like you will feel that this is something that you deserve to have after a long time of you two waiting for the right person, or perhaps being in an immature relationship or something along the sort. But you finally, I finally found someone. I finally found someone. Yeah. This is going to be a person that you definitely dream of. Sorry about that. Someone who pops up from the universe, is given to you out of the blue, given to you, of course, you know what I mean, is a blessing to you out of the blue, perhaps during a time where you started thinking, would I find the right person? But you never let go of this dream. Pile number 2, you always believed in your heart that you're going to find this exact person that you want, and obviously that's what you're going to end up with. Another pile that is lovely. I'm so happy for you. Pile number 2. Ooh, you have the 3 of thunder, but it's coming off as a heart, so we have something to talk about here. All right, that's the 3 of swords, and you have the harvest of wands, just like pile number 1 had that at the end as well. That is the king of wands. Okay, so pile number 1, it is all amazing and everything, but there is something that we need to talk about here. It looks like with your future spouse, at the beginning of the relationship, there is going to be some big misunderstanding happening. And I don't want you to take it the wrong way, pile number 1. Pile number 2. It's okay. Relationships go through their ups and downs, and you have to accept it as part of the relationship and work through it. But you will find someone that's why you have the 4 of stones, and that's why we said someone holding on to you. There is going to be a tricky situation here that is going to break both of your hearts in the beginning. Maybe this has to do with managing long distance relationship, or a misunderstanding in communication, or a misunderstanding about a third party situation that is not true, neither on your side or theirs. There is mismanagement in the way you do things, and so there has to be communication about how you expect each other to deal with each other and to deal with other people in general. Not that any of you will have any bad intentions at all, but there will be a little bit of a misunderstanding in the beginning, pile number 2. Something that has to do with either traveling or third party situation, or perhaps both. But you will be working it out with your partner, pile number 2. I see your partner as someone who's loyal. There is a wolf here suggesting loyalty, suggesting someone who's willing to lead the relationship in the right direction. And that's why you will experience a lot of stability with this person. I see good communication and opening up happening between the both of you to discuss how you can, in the future, prevent things like that from happening. And I think it's going to be a stepping stone in your relationship, this heartbreak in the beginning, because it will really teach you how to communicate with each other, what to prevent and what to include in your relationship, so that it's healthier, it's more open, it's more communicative, so that nothing like that happens again. So consider it as a step where both of you learn how to hold each other even more dear and how to do things better in the future. Pile number 2. Overall, you'll find your partner, pile number 2, as very passionate about you, very fun, loves to travel, some Sag energy here. They don't have to be Sagittarius, but a lot of that type of energy of traveling, having fun, being adventurous. wanting to do so many things with you, someone who is intellectual as well, that you can talk to, someone that enjoys talking to you. Pile number 2, I love that for you very much. So don't worry about that issue in the beginning. It's not that big. Yes, it will break your heart a little bit, you and them, but this is life. It's nothing malicious, and it's nothing that's going to continue forever. It's just something that will help you understand each other better. One of your little challenges that you are going to get over like a boss, both of you, and have a beautiful, healthy, happy life together. That is your dream come true for both of you. Pile number 2, sorry. So pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye! Hi, pile number 3. So this is the beautiful picture that you chose here. That's your pile. And what I can see straight away here for you is that your future spouse is perhaps already in your life. Pile number 3. Now, for some of you, this could be a person who's already there, and you'd know this person because you've been through so much together. Perhaps it was a little bit on and off sometimes, and you've learned to love each other and appreciate each other and grow your bond stronger. If not, then this is what you're going to be going through. Before you get married to this person, there's a time where both of you will like each other and love being together, but then you leave each other, and then there's a lot of learning how to create a strong bond with each other, learning what both of you mean to each other, whether this happened in the past or will still be happening. But before you get married, there will be a strong bond that both of you will create together. You both learn how to what's the word called? Control your temptations towards the things that used to make you fall before. Now you know better. When this person becomes your spouse, it's going to be during a time where both of you have learned to appreciate each other, put yourselves and the relationship above everything else. You've learned to, like we just discussed, curb your temptations towards the things that perhaps you could want, but you wouldn't do it because the relationship is more important. So you learn what both of you annoys both of you. You learn what's important, what values are important for both of you, and you learn to respect it. And that's what's going to create the strong bond between the both of you. So yes, in this relationship, there's a lot of learning, but a great successful ending, or a beginning of a marriage life, a happy new beginning to a strong married life here, pile number 3. So that's really good. Both of you learn together the values of relationship through your relationship, because both of you want it to work. Pile number 3. That is why there is strong love between the both of you here. Okay, so pile number 3, you have the 6 of Cups. Yes, of course, this is part of your reading because it's all about old love becoming stronger, growing up together, becoming one as time goes by. So that's a lovely card to have here in your reading. I'm not surprised, of course. There's a suggestion that both of you will find home in each other. You'll find a strong, homey bond where both of you become to each other more than just lovers. You become family, you become home, you become best friends. you have this human, beautiful human bond between one another. Pile number 3. So you have the devil here, suggesting, of course, what we talked about, but of course there's more to that. But yeah, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of curbing your temptations, there's a lot of understanding how not to be selfish and look out for the other person. We'll get to that. You have the Emperor here, showing how both of you again are going to be in complete control of managing your emotions and managing your temptations and what is right, and you're going to take leadership in order to do the right thing for the relationship. So good job. I love your pile number 3. Temperance. Do you see? Balancing things out. Beautiful, beautiful relationship that both of you deserve because you've worked so much in it. But don't misunderstand this, pile number 3. There's a lot of work that's going to happen for you to reach this beautiful, beautiful relationship that is going to be an inspiration for everyone else. Pile number 3. You have the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Okay, we'll talk about that now. You have the Root of Thunder, which is the Page of Swords. Yeah. And you have, you have the Empress here. Pile number 3. Oh, this wants to come out. Let's see what it is. The Hierophant. A lot of learnings. Yep, not surprised. Look, pile number 3. Do not be discouraged in the beginning by the things that you see with this person. But at the same time, do not ever accept or allow things that do not look right in the relationship. You will find that this person will always be trying to take the right action to balance themselves internally. They'll do a great job at that, teaching themselves and growing up for themselves and for you, along with you, of course, as well, pile number 3, because to them, you are the best thing that ever happened to them. You are the best thing that they've ever seen. That is for sure. They would choose you over anyone, anytime, pile number 3. But at the same time, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm an honest tarot reader, as you know, and I will tell you the truth. I do see here a little bit of temptation towards flirting with other people. And while they may not see it this way, there's this naive energy with the Root of Thunder here. Taking quick action, defending themselves very quickly about what they meant to do or what they didn't mean to do. I see here that you will not accept it. You will be teaching them a lot of lessons, and so will they, by the way, pile number 3. So you will face a little bit of that in the beginning with this person, but you do have the Emperor and the Temperance and the 6 of Cups, strongly showing that they will always be in control of temptation, just like we discussed from the very beginning. They will always be choosing you and their mind over others, allowing them to do the right thing, to not let their temptations sway them. And I'm not defending them, by the way, at all. I'm just saying that even though there will be temptations, they will see you as the best thing they've ever seen, pile number 3. So remember, I'm not defending them. This is not an excuse. This is just me telling you what I see. And I do see you as having a lot of self-respect for yourself. You will not allow this sort of behavior to happen. You'll be teaching them a lot of lessons from walking away, from saying no. And I think they will be someone who revises themselves, learns from the lessons, will see you in pain and will realize that this behavior is not good, even if they have miscalculated it or sold it to themselves somehow. They will quickly learn that they want to be honest, they want to do the right thing, and they have the best thing, so why flirt around, you know? So yes, they will curb this temptation for sure. They will grow up. There's a lot of growing up here, a lot of learning from you. Yes, a lot of learning from you, pile number 3. And look, it's not like you're gonna take someone and teach them everything. No. There will be some immature things about them, yes, but overall, you will see a lot of amazing things from them. Pile number 3. You will see someone who loves you, admires you, sees you as the best thing in the world, willing to do any action needed to make you happy. There's a lot of pampering energy here. Someone who wants to bring you the world, someone who wants to help you out with everything, someone who holds you as a dear friend, someone who you have a lot of fun with, and someone who's willing to put in the work and change completely for you. Pile number 3. And this is why I think you will keep them with you. You will keep this relationship. Despite you seeing you walking away several times in the beginning, saying no thank you, but you will realize by time just how much you mean to them, just how much they're willing to change. And when they change, pile number 3, they change for good. They learn the lesson, they understand it. That's why you have the Hierophant here. They understand it on a deep level, and then they don't want to become that person anymore. And you see complete change in this area. So yeah, pile number 3, in your pile, there's a lot of learning along the way before they become your spouse. What I see here at the end of this journey, when you get married, you have the Empress card here. Such a beautiful card. And you see here, this is the Caribou. You see the antlers here. You see a butterfly at the top of her antlers, depicting transformation. And the antlers are up above towards the sky, suggesting spirituality. You see infinite support, unconditional love, caring for one another, this Empress love. You see lovebirds on top of the Caribou here, showing that after this journey there is a deep bond, unconditional love, a transformed type of relationship. Pile number 3. I so love that for you. Love this relationship here. What I see as an advice for you here, before this beautiful end, because like we discussed, the end of this phase and the beginning of your married life is going to be a wonderful marriage that is worthy of envy from the people around you. People will not understand just how much work both of you put in to reach this sort of stability and this healthy, beautiful relationship. People need to understand that there was a lot of work that was done, a lot of desire to keep each other, a lot of desire to mature and get better in order for you to reach this stage. But at the same time, I do see you as well going through a lot of communication, and so you're either doing that, or this is either a strong advice here for you. You too have to balance things out. Pile number 3. With the Root of Thunder here, it's suggested that you have to speak your truth. You have to say clearly what you do not like, what your values are. and you have to be honest as well with where you were wrong. But if you see some sort of disrespect, do not take it and shy away from speaking, ever. You're being invited to speak your truth, to know your worth, and to say no to whatever is not respectful to who you are and your self-worth and your value in the relationship. To say, no, this is wrong and I do not accept it. And from there, you balance out your communication by knowing how to say things clearly, but say it cerebrally without too much emotions. Say it calmly, and to walk away if the person decides not to respect you. Pile number 3. The Six of Cups here really shows me a depiction of marriage here, of a wedding pathway, a wedding hall, where you've just got married, you're coming out, and your friends are throwing rice at you, showing a marriage that is going to come after a long time of bonding, of creating family together. And family here, by family here, I mean the bond between both of you, creating a bond, a family bond on a spiritual level and an emotional level between both of you. Because family doesn't always have to be a family that you were born into. Sometimes you choose a friend or a person that you really feel is family as well, that feels like family after time that you've spent together. And this is the sort of emotion that is really depicted in your reading here. After the dark comes the light, after the tough times comes the best. And I really see a beautiful, healthy relationship that is balanced and mature after some work being done in this connection. So pile number 3, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. So you've chosen this beautiful picture here, and your reading is quite unique, pile number 4, because in your reading, okay, these two want to come out. Let's take them out first. Okay, because in your reading, pile number 4, it looks like things will change in the future depending on how you decide things now. It looks like there are 2 paths for you energetically, pile number 4. You're holding on to a bird here, and it suggests a home, a potential home, especially that it's anchored to the tree. So you can either stay with this person, and that would be a glimpse, one scenario to your future, and we have a glimpse here that we'll probably check out in your cards, or you can look in another direction, and that will result in another scenario, energetic route to your life, pile number 4. So since this reading is so unique and it has 2 paths here, we're going to, for your pile, set some cards here to understand what would happen if you stay in the relationship you are either in or the relationship that is coming, and how would it be like if you choose a different type of energy than the one we're going to find out here. I wonder why Spirit is showing 2 scenarios. So a lot of you could already be in a certain connection or have a certain crush or be in some sort of connection, and a lot of you is still not in this connection but could soon be with someone, but they have the choice to leave this person. And since everything is in your hands, it's all up to you, pile number 4, what you want to do. My job here is to tell you this scenario and the other scenario and how both of them are going to end up to be like, and why Spirit is showing us two different scenarios for you. Pile number 4. All right, so these, they ended up here. They came out very quickly. So the scenario, the alternative scenario will have, ooh, the Empress, beautiful. It will also have the 4 of stones, someone holding on to you. Someone thinking you're amazing and holding on to you. Okay. Let's first take a look at the connection that you already have, or the one that you're going to have soon, which Spirit, I don't wants you to look at, because this person has their back towards it. And there's a suggestion to look elsewhere. Okay, but this is up to you, pile number 4. By all means, this is up to you. So I see 3 cards here. Gosh, I love this deck. Okay, so we have the Flower of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. I wonder why we're getting similar cards. We have, I mean, this has been shuffled before the camera and after, and we're still getting similar. Ooh, you have the Queen of Cups. Now, to be quite frank with you, this looks great. I wonder why Spirit wants you to leave this connection. You're here very valued as well, with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. We'll find out more. You have the Wheel of Fortune. What is going on here? Why should you leave an amazing connection like that? We'll find out. Ah, finally. So you have the Devil under the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Ace of Swords, which is depicted in a scary way here. We're going to talk about it. The Ace of Thunder. We're going to take its original meaning and the meaning depicted in the card. And you have the Page of Cups, which is the Seed of Stones. Okay, I see now. Let's finish this side as well. So you have the Empress, the 4 of Stones, the 8 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, which is the 8 of Stones here, the Seed of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Oh, and you have the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, and this wants to come out. I guess we'll just have to take it. This is the balancing energy here, right under your main card. What is that? The 6 of Cups. That's the main advice here. Okay. So pile number 4. In the beginning, this connection that you either have now, or a connection that is coming to you in the near future perhaps, is going to look like a dream come true in the beginning. It will seem like fate has finally turned to your side. You have someone that values you, is attracted to you, finds you as the most amazing person ever. There's a lot of love here with the Queen of Cups. A lot of love with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. In the beginning, it's going to seem like some sort of paradise on earth. But do not be fooled, pile number 3. Again, I'm an honest reader and I say it how it is. I have to tell you the truth so that you can take the right decision. Pile number 4 allows you to do the right thing for yourself, and this is what Spirit here is suggesting for you. So it's going to look all innocent in the beginning here with the first person that we're talking about here. But do not be fooled with the innocence and the nice beginning, because this looks like a suggestion of future narcissism, or selfishness, someone who's not displaying who they are clearly in the beginning, pile number 4, and that's for you to notice. So you're invited to look with the Ace of Thunder here. Look with it with your mind and not with your heart. Because if you look at it from your mind, you will be able to notice the red flags. It will be all over the place with some of the things that they do and say. And if you use your mind and do not let your heart swipe you off your feet and cancel your mind, you'll be able to clearly see that there are red flags to this person, showing what kind of future this person is going to take you into. Do you see how there's a dark door where someone is dragging another person into their dark, selfish, horrible world? So it looks like it will seem like it's going to be a beautiful, fortunate world, like a dream come true, but in fact, beneath all that, this is not going to be the truth, pile number 4. It looks like this person is going to bring a lot of heartache to you. There will be a lot of selfishness. There will be a lot of a very bad side, and it could veer you off the track that you wanted, and that was to be in a beautiful, healthy relationship that grows by time, where the 6 of Cups suggests, bonding that grows by time, dearness that is created by time. And so it's all up to you, pile number 4. If you do not see any red flags, fine. Use your discernment. At the end of the day, it's your choice. If you do not see any red flags, where it's suggested here that there will be red flags for you to see if you open your mind up. And do not be fooled by the innocence appearing in the beginning of the relationship, this beautiful offer, the way this person is going to treat you. Obviously, this person is going to treat you like their king or their queen, offering you love and passion, taking care of you, and showing you that you are their world. But like we said here, as you can see, it will not be pretty afterwards, pile number 4. So be careful with that, because what you want, at the core of what you want, is a beautiful relationship that is developed by time and grows into something amazing, not something that starts off as mind-blowing but later goes dark. And so this is what Spirit is putting your attention greatly towards. If you do not take this route, you'll be able to look elsewhere. You'll put your self-worth first. You'll put your desire first, which is the 6 of Cups here, what you want, what your dream and vision is of a healthy relationship. You'll find yourself attracting someone who treats you in the same way you're treating yourself, someone who truly sees you as their empress, pile number 4. The Empress here, it involves nurturing love, healthy love, someone who genuinely wants to be there for you, sees you for who you are and loves you for who you are, and is there for the long haul. Someone with the 8 of Stones here, which is the 8 of Pentacles, willing to work into the relationship. There's a lot of action being taken, not someone who is there sometimes when they feel like it or when they're passionate about you, and not there when they have other alternatives. No, this is someone who you will see takes actions towards you, will reciprocate your love, will reciprocate the respect you give them, will reciprocate the honesty you give them. There's a lot of action taking here. But most importantly, someone who holds on to you and doesn't play games and show out all these amazing, super shebang dreams paradise kind of like dreams. In the beginning, someone who will be real, who will have the spark of joy and love for you in the beginning, will fall in love with you slowly in a healthy way, where they will have a spark in the beginning, realize that you're very attractive, realize that you are someone who they really like, and will get to know you. And as they get to know you and work on this relationship, the more they will hold on to you. Pile number 4. And that is the great difference here between this person and that person. While this person may not have this extravagant display of love and swiping you off your feet in the beginning, just like this person here, this person will be real. They will feel the attraction in the beginning. They will fall for you. They will see you for who you are. And because it's real love, it's going to grow naturally. It won't have all these, oh, let me take you out there, let me do this for you, let me show you this. It won't be like that. It'll be more real. I see more earthy energy. Someone who is romantic at heart with the Seat of Cups here, will have a lot of emotions towards you, but grows organically and is willing to put in the work for you and is willing to show you what you mean to them. Pile number 4. And that is what you deserve, and that is what you will get if you decide to hold on to your vision. Not what you have. Hold on to what you want. Pile number 4. Only accept what you want, and that is what you shall have here. Someone who holds on to you equally. Pile number 4. So pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye!